Okay, so your last card, your trail, the question that was posed is, once you have done the everything else mentioned, I don't know what to call it, the other steps, what is the most useful thing that you can take away, or what's the most useful thing that to you would be like beneficial for your journey? And something that you are wanting is to allow the comfort of joy without a second thought. Really trust yourself and your inner guidance, and not letting anyone strip you of your joy. And so the card that I pulled for you is the Seven of Wands, which I just love all the dichotomy in these readings. Like, you got the Six of Wands as your forest, and then that's your beginning, and then your ending, your trail is the Seven of Wands. Like, that's just beautiful. But I think you can interpret that and like run with it, because like it's beautiful. And the fact of like the Four of Swords being upright and then the Three of Swords like down, like, come on now. Okay. Okay, anyways, so when the Seven of Wands appears in a reading, you're probably feeling a little defensive or on edge right now, and you are struggling to prove yourself and are under a lot of pressure and stress, which is, yeah, you are. And you don't want to give up yet. So the Seven of Wands employs you to be courageous, and in a way that you don't need to prove yourself, you just have to be yourself, you know? So just trust yourself to do whatever it takes to fight the good fight despite the odds. There's something within you that has ignited your fighter spirit, which I think we know what that was. Something that's woken up in you, and you're not going to go down easily. So your strength and courage are at an all-time high right now. And even if you're scared, you're not going to show it, because you do have something to prove. And you are already confident in yourself and your abilities. You are just waiting for those around you, those closest to you, to be confident in you and your abilities as well. So in a career work reading, it just shows that you are determined to succeed, and you are going to move beyond your present obstacles. You are rolling up your sleeves, and you're going to tackle some really challenging career problems, but you will be ready when that time comes because of all this time of rest. If you listen to what this reading is telling you to do, like, you will be set for what's going to come next. Not only do you believe in yourself and in your abilities, but you are also fighting to protect something you truly have faith in, and you're not going to go down without a fight. The challenge you're facing is going to be difficult, but you definitely have what it takes to turn the negative into the positive. And I feel like you're already on that track. In a personal or spiritual reading, it represents a phase in your life where you are called to find out exactly what you're made of. You have to call on your inner strength and determination to move beyond your present challenges for the sake of your own growth. And you're beginning to believe in yourself and your gifts. And you are learning to work with your weaknesses so that you can be stronger. Your faith may be tested, but at the end of it, like, it's gonna be glorious, you know? So yeah, I don't think a more perfect set of cards could be like given to you for this present moment. So please, like, I challenge you, this is your homework, is to, take what I've said and journal it out in the little tree diagram that I sent to Cameron to send to you. So take what the forest card represents to you and what you were thinking you need, and write it down in that one section. And then the trees above, and then the darkness, the lantern and the guide, and then your trail in the middle. And just use that as something to think back on whenever you're starting to lose a little hope in yourself. Go back and reread that, and reread just how powerful you really are. And because you have it, you got it, Lisa, you got it. It's just a matter of reminding yourself, because people around you aren't going to remind you all the time. But you don't need that, because you in your inner self are powerful enough to comfort yourself when you need it. And you don't need to rely on others, but tell those closest to you what you need, because even though you don't need to rely on them, it makes healing a whole lot easier when you have people behind you, cheering for you, uplifting you. So yeah,